Dear IPB Rector and friends, I'm Li Qifang, Chair of School of International Education, Beijing University of Chemical Technology. On behalf of Beijing University of Chemical Technology, I would like to congratulate IPB University on its 59th anniversary. IPB University as a higher education institution is acclaimed nationally and globally for unleashing innovation with outstanding works. IPB is a potential state university in Indonesia, and we are very proud of having IPB as an important partner of BUCT. We cheer for IPB's achievements in talent development. We believe IPB is on path towards a more accomplished, creative, and innovative university. As IPB marks 59 years of success, please accept my best wish for your further success in future. BUCT is looking forward to deepening our cooperation with IPB. Congratulations again on this wonderful milestone and warmest wishes for education excellence for many years to come.
On behalf of the Central Luzon State University, I would like to extend my congratulations to the Institute Pertanian Bogor University on your 59th anniversary. Both our universities started as an agricultural school, and rest assured that our partnership will continue to grow in the coming years, especially in contributing to the Sustainable Development Goals and towards strengthening and maintaining excellence in agriculture and its allied fields. I would also like to extend our gratitude to your support to CLSU, and we look forward for more projects and collaborations soon. With that, once again, congratulations, IPB University. Mabuhay!
Your colleagues from Institute Pertanian in Bogor in Indonesia, it's a deep pleasure for me to address you on the occasion of your anniversary, which you are right now celebrating. I'm talking on behalf of the Czech University of Life Sciences in Prague as its first Vice Chancellor. Now, I'm glad that I can address you because we have the good context, we have the experience of the cooperation with your prestigious institute. I just remember some projects we conducted together, like the project Simple, where different activities were organized. So, and the colleagues of mine participate, for instance, in career days. And I think that such projects, they build up the fundamentals for the future enlargement cooperation. So therefore, I think we will be able to communicate further on, and to not only communicate, but also to cooperate, because it's indeed the very needed activity, the cooperation within contemporary world. And we already have the experience. So once more, best regards with your anniversary, with the hope to restart the cooperation after the COVID, which really blocked us in our activities. Thank you for attention.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shunsuke Koshio, Executive Director and Vice President at Kagoshima University, Japan. Congratulations on the 59th anniversary of the founding of IPB University. It is great pleasure to be able to celebrate this 59th anniversary with you. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the IPB University for the active academic exchange programs that have taken place between the two universities since the signing of the Academic Exchange Agreement in 1987 through student and faculty exchanges. We are also proud that Rector Professor Arif Saturia is a graduate of the United Graduate Schools of Agricultural Sciences, Kagoshima University. Finally, I would like to conclude by saying that the 59th anniversary of your school's founding was made possible thanks to the outstanding skills and efforts of your staff and faculty. I sincerely hope that your university will go from strength to strength, and I am confident that with the resumption of cross-border travel, we can continue to expand our scope of cooperation and exchange in the areas of education and research, and further deepen the relationship between IPB University and Kagoshima University. Thank you very much.
Swadikap. Greeting from Kasetsat University. Please accept my sincere congratulations to Bogor Agricultural University on the occasion of the 59th anniversary. The partnership between our two universities has provided benefit not only to our students and faculties, but also to our nations and throughout the ASEAN community. Moreover, on behalf of Kasetsat University, I wish to express my appreciation for the long, fruitful relationship that our university has enjoyed. All of us at KU look forward to many more years of innovation and collaboration with you.
Greeting from Mahidol University, Thailand. I am Banchong Mahaisawariya, President of Mahidol University. It is a great honor and privilege to participate in this virtual celebration on the 59th anniversary of IPB University. Mahidol University and IPB University have always enjoyed a great relationship and close cooperation with an emphasis on the National Institute for Child and Family Development. We have engaged on a variety of joint research activities, staff and student exchange of scientific materials, and joint scientific meetings. Having the opportunity to collaborate with IPB University provided a multitude of learning for our students, teaching and supporting staff. This will be a great stepping stone towards our future collaboration. On the anniversary of IPB University and on behalf of Mahidol University, I would like to take this opportunity to extend my sincere gratitude to IPB University for our continued partnership. I wish you every success with the celebrations and look forward to further strengthening and broadening the productive collaboration between Mahidol University and IPB University. From all of us at Mahidol University, congratulations.
I am Provost Hitoshi from Tokai University Kyushu campus. First of all, I would like to express my congratulations on the 59th years anniversary of your university. Our two universities concluded the agreement of academic exchange program on 8 December 2018, and we were going to start the program in April 2019. However, the situation in the world suddenly changed. Under such circumstances, it was my regret that we had to stop almost all the international activity conducted at all universities. Now we completely overcome this difficult situation. I am convinced that we will be able to build a more solid relationship between our two universities and strengthen our academic collaboration. Furthermore, I believe we will also be able to contribute to development for ASEAN countries together. Lastly, I express my admiration for your great achievement and wish you all the best in the future. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Dr. David Lee and I'm a senior lecturer in wildlife ecology and conservation at the University of South Wales in the UK. Just wanted to send a quick congratulatory message to IPB University for their 59th anniversary. Now, I've been lucky enough to work a little bit with IPB University in the past, where they helped support some of our scientific work for a forest restoration programme on Sumatra, which was managed by a consortium of Burung Indonesia, BirdLife International and the Royal Society for Protection of Birds. And now my University of South Wales and IPB University are just entering into the early stages of developing a research and teaching collaboration together, which is a very exciting development for both of us, I think. So just wanted to congratulate you all and wish you all the best for the next 59 years. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Dear Rector of the IPB University, dear Professor Arif Satira, on behalf of the University of Zagreb and my own behalf, I would like to congratulate you and your employees and students on such landmark event as the 59th anniversary of the IPB University. University of Zagreb is very focused on the development of international projects and establishment of good relations with higher education institutions worldwide. We beyond especially work on the development of cooperation with partner institutions beyond the European Union and put additional effort to the collaboration oriented towards Republic of Indonesia. I'm very happy that there is a smooth running academic exchange process between our universities, and I hope that that we will continue to have strong partnership and bilateral cooperation for the benefit of our students. The challenges of the times in the COVID-19 pandemic situation have further strengthened the spirit and commitment to stay connected for the common goal. Therefore, I wish you academic excellence, acceleration of innovation, leadership and togetherness, University of Research and strong integrity. Everything your university stands for. Also, I wish you a nice celebration and I hope this fruitful cooperation will continue. Thank you.
Dear Rector and academic community of the IPB University, I'm really honored to extend my warm congratulations on your 59th anniversary. There have been strong links between our universities since 2010. Joint implementation of the mobility projects under Erasmus Mundus and Erasmus Plus program was an initiating path leading to tightening of our close relationship and establishing links between our academic staff. I truly hope that good experiences in cooperation will soon result in strengthening our partnership through establishing joint study programs and scientific projects. I forward my best wishes to you and all the colleagues who actively contribute to shaping university's mission and success of the Indonesian education and science.
Selamat pagi kami sampaikan kepada Bapak Ibu yang kami hormati. Sebelum memulai acara, kami himbau untuk Bapak Ibu dapat mengganti mode handphonenya kepada silent mode. Jadi pastikan kepada Bapak Ibu nanti selama acara berlangsung tidak ada yang keluar masuk dan tetap di tempatnya masing-masing, juga mengganti mode handphonenya kepada silent mode. Tentunya kami juga menghimbau kepada Bapak Ibu dan seluruh mahasiswa untuk tetap menggunakan masker selama acara berlangsung kecuali saat sedang makan maupun dan minum, juga tetap menjaga jarak dengan satu sela kursi di sebelahnya. Terima kasih.
Kampus terbaik, inspirasi, tebarkan harapan. Kampus terbaik, inovasi, wujudkan impian. Kampus terbaik, integritas, kuatkan tujuan. Kampus terbaik, beri terbaik untuk negeri, untuk dunia, umat manusia dan alam semesta. Mari bersama hadirkan masa depan dalam langkah dan pikiran agar selalu kampus terbaik, integritas, kuatkan tujuan. Kampus terbaik, beri terbaik untuk negeri, untuk dunia, umat manusia dan alam semesta. Mari bersama hadirkan masa depan dalam langkah dan pikiran agar selalu terdepan, berbekal ilmu dan jiwa pengabdian. Deras arus zaman takkan tertahan, majulah melangkah, oh majulah. Dalam keunggulan, lincah pembelajar untuk kehidupan. Inilah semangat baru, tekad raih kesempatan, wujudkan kampus terbaik selamanya. Oh, mari bersama hadirkan masa pikiran agar selalu terdepan, berbekal ilmu dan jiwa pengabdian. Deras arus zaman takkan tertahan, majulah melangkah. Mari bersama hadirkan masa depan dalam langkah dan pikiran agar selalu terdepan, berbekal ilmu dan jiwa pengabdian. Deras arus zaman takkan tertahan,
The Open Assembly in commemorating the 59th anniversary of IPB University has been started. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. On behalf of IPB University, we are extending our warmest welcome and gratitude for your attendance today. We wish to all the attendees to stay until the very end of the event. Would like to ask for all the attendees to switch your mobile phone to silent mode. Thank you. The procession are entering the venue. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the processions. Singing Indonesia National Anthem Indonesia Raya. Singing Hymn of IPB University.
Menempat tunas
and gentlemen, please be seated. We are delighted to invite the Honorable Rector of IPB University, Professor Arif Satria, to kindly deliver his opening remarks.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. By the grace of God Almighty, Open Assembly of IPB University today, Wednesday, September 28, 2022, in commemorating the 59th Dies Natalis, hereby I officially open. From this event.
Welcome remarks by Rector of IPB University.
Uncertainty such as Industrial Revolution 4.0 or even Society 5.0 and the latest three Cs, namely COVID-19, climate change, and conflict. As shown in the year 2022, developing countries are facing multiple challenges from war to surging food and energy prices and also impacts of climate change. These major challenges cause major global disruption, and all of those challenges require new solutions as well as adaptation strategies, including in the higher education sector. Based on the Center for College Affordability and Productivity, there are practically 7 biggest problems the nation faces with respect to its university development, such as our agri-food system. Ladies and gentlemen, transforming our higher education development requires enabling factors, knowledge and strategies that are adaptive and agile to the respective issues. In Indonesia, the 3 Dharma activities are mandated to each university, and currently in IPB are formulated through agro-maritime agenda for creating better quality and more impacts within the context of techno-sociopreneurship. IPB has formulated the IPB Future Vision with the aim to enhance and support the nation's dignity. The vision of IPB towards 2045 can be stated as to be a leading university in strengthening the nation's dignity through globally excellent higher education on tropical agriculture, mine, and bioscience. This year thematic strategy of IPB University is empower and enrich society, which are in line with today's oration. IPB is actively pursuing collaboration with a diverse range of stakeholders in order to broaden our local, regional, and global impacts. Various techno-socio innovation has been introduced by IPB to the societies and stakeholders involving pentahelix, such as One Village, One CEO, Precision Village Data or Data Desa Presisi, Community Animal Husbandry, Sekolah Peternakan Rakyat, and so on. And interconnecting local and global agenda will be our next year thematic strategy. And we are glad to report that currently, IPB University is ranked on QS World University Ranking 2023, number 41 by subject agriculture and forestry. And also, IPB University is ranked on QS World University Ranking number 449, so top 45 by overall criteria. IPB with impact can be seen also from the data of the Time Higher Education Impacts World University Ranking that place IPB in top 100 THE impact rank by SDG as follow. SDG is number 5, we are number 51 for no poverty, and the SDG 2 on zero hunger, we are number 45. And SDG 4 on quality education, we are number 50, and SDG 14, we are number 46. And also SDG 14 for life below water, and SDG 15, life online, we are number 73. Based on this achievement, IPB is ranked number 100 in general. Ladies and gentlemen, learning from IPB strategic partners like Monash University is one of the key benefits in the era of collaboration rather than competition. As we know, Monash University has been collaborating with IPB through different activities such as large collaborative research under AIC, Australia Indonesia Center, RACE for 2030, Reliable, Affordable, and Clean Energy for 2030, joint lecture series during pandemic,
Next up, we finally came to the highlight of today's event. We're cordially inviting the distinguished President of Monash University Indonesia, Professor Andrew MacIntyre, for the commemorative lecture on social impact of higher education. Time is yours.
Professor Dr. Arif Satria, Rector, IPB University. Civitas Academica IPB University yang saya hormati, Bapak-bapak, Ibu-ibu, keluarga besar IPB di dunia virtual, Assalamualaikum, selamat pagi, dan dirgahayu ke-59. Senang sekali saya di sini ya Pak, senang sekali. Maybe next slide ya. My task today, can we go to next slide please? My task today is to focus on social impact of higher education. But before I do that, I want to pay tribute. I want to pay tribute to IPB. I want to pay tribute for all the things that IPB has achieved. My colleagues and I across all of Monash University are full of respect for what you have achieved. We have looked at your strategic plan. We like the vision of IPB 4.0. We are impressed by what you are seeking to do. We look at your 24 research centres, your 6 centres of excellence. We look at what you are achieving with your Science and Technology Park. We look at your reputation as the most innovative university in Indonesia. And we are impressed. So, before anything else, I just want to say congratulations to all of the keluarga besar IPB. Ya. So this is your strategy. In a minute, I will explain our strategy and give you some examples of things we are trying to do. But before that, I'll just give you a short introduction to our university, because it helps to understand the strategy if you know something about the institution, yeah? If you just look at the strategy in the abstract, it's not very meaningful. So let me just tell you some things about our university. The first thing I would say is we are very young. You are older than us. Your history is longer than ours. We were established in 1958, first students in 1961. Jadi masih muda ya, masih muda. by the standards of universities, yeah? Partly because we are young, we are very ambitious. Partly because we are young, we are not satisfied with the world as it is. We seek to help to change it for the better. From the beginning of Monash, there has been a strong commitment to social impact. But in today's world, for all of us, that must become stronger, yeah? A core issue for us is empowering our people, our academics, our professional staff, and our students, so they can go and make a social contribution. That's core for us. Let's go to the next slide. Something else to understand about Monash is that we have truly a global footprint. It's quite unusual. In Melbourne, in the state of Victoria in Australia, where we exist, our home campus, there are 4 campuses. Outside Australia, we have campus in Malaysia that I know some of you have already visited. Sudah cukup besar ya kampus itu. Campus in Suzhou in China, in Mumbai in India, Special Research Centre in Prato in Italy. But we are most excited about our newest campus here in Indonesia. We also have partnerships with up to 100 plus actually, universities around the world. And I am very proud to say that one of our partnerships is with IPB. In terms of global university, we put a big emphasis on our students getting experiences outside the country in which they are studying. Last year, we were able to give 890 students from Australia the chance to go outside Australia, and many more a chance to come to Australia. Let's go next slide, yeah? Just a little bit more information on us. People, yeah? This year, or actually it's last year, this data, approximately 87,000 students worldwide across all our campuses. Our students come from more than 160 different countries. We have just under 18,000 staff, combining academic and professional staff. 52% of our students are Australian citizens, 35% are citizens of other countries. 13% of our students study with us in one of our campuses outside Australia, including now here in Indonesia, yeah? And big alumni population. You might be interested to know that by our calculation, Monash has graduated more Indonesian citizens than any other university in the world outside Indonesia itself. there are a lot of Indonesian alumni of Monash University, and I was very pleased to meet some early this morning di kantor Pak Rektor, ya. Let's go next slide. People always talk about rankings. Of course we have to care about rankings, especially rectors have to care about rankings. Students care about rankings, governments care about rankings. We must pay attention to rankings. But also we know we must not be slaves to rankings. We must stick to our values, stick to our principles, all of us, whatever our university. Lots of different rankings. I won't spend too much time on this. 2021 result from academic rankings of the world, Monash was 80. QS for 2023 has us at 57. Times Higher Education, the same, and then there's other ones. Let's go next slide. I think this one's more interesting, actually. If we drop below institution rankings and look at jurusan ranking, discipline rankings. So in some things, Monash is really good. This is QS data here. Chemistry 37, accounting and finance 34, chemical engineering 34, civil engineering, structural engineering 27, mineral mining 27, nursing 14, education 13. Monash is very excited that this year we finally beat Harvard and got to be number 1 in pharmacy and pharmacology. So Monash is very excited about that one. Let's go forward. One more slide. And let me start to talk about our strategic plan, which, if we go one slide forward, please. Our strategic plan just wait a little while, yeah. You'll be interested to know that the title of our strategic plan is Impact 2030. So it's something unusual.
Impact 2030.
This is our President, our Vice-Chancellor, Margaret Gardner.
It's different from the previous strategic plan in an important way. It is deliberately purpose-driven, and that is why the new plan signals a commitment by Monash to address the global challenges of our age: climate change, geopolitical security, and thriving communities. I also wish to note that Monash University's new strategic plan begins with an acknowledgement of country and a commitment to fostering a society that recognises, respects and includes Indigenous peoples, cultures and knowledge. The university will contribute to the creation of this society by working with and celebrating Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples, cultures and knowledge, as well as Indigenous peoples of other places where Monash has a campus or major presence. Impact 2030 is supported by the university's 4 strategic goals, and we're challenging ourselves to think about our purpose in and through our goals of being excellent, international, enterprising and inclusive. Working collaboratively with academic and professional staff across our faculties and portfolios, and with our wider community of students, alumni, industry and community partners, Monash will ensure current and prospective students enjoy rich education experiences of the highest international quality. It will be even more important that we continue to draw on our international campuses and alliances, our enterprising partnerships and research-infused experiences to ensure our response to major challenges is built on a truly global perspective. We will build stronger platforms for engagement that draw on the power of diversity in our students and staff and the wider Monash community to shape our responses. It's a plan of action, but it's also a story of the university's aspirations and of its capabilities. It charts a path for how Monash will actively contribute to addressing the global challenges through our research and education, but it's also clear that this will also rely on collaboration with government, industry and community. In 2030, when we look out at Monash, we will hope to have taken this plan and made a change for the better, and that this impact is not only within the university, but something realised in and with the communities through which real, tangible and significant impact is made.
So there's a couple of things that are interesting about this strategy. One is that impact is the title. It's not page 2, page 3, page 10. It's the title. The other thing that's unusual, by the standards of universities in Australia, it takes a longer term perspective than is normal. It's a 10-year plan. Now 10 years is hard to do, yeah, because leaderships change, rectors change, decans change, but it's the university community committing to a 10-year plan. Also, we have pulled out 3 broad areas where we're going to focus our effort. And you heard Margaret mention those 3 areas: climate change, geopolitical security, and what we call thriving communities. Social health and welfare, yeah? Of course, in the academic community, there's much struggling over what the priorities should be, yeah? So we've gone for these 3 broad ones that we believe we can mobilise very big and very broad effort to support those goals. Now we know that research is central. It's really hard to have impact without high quality research. We know that it's really hard to have high quality research without money. Universities need money to do research. So money matters for research impact. Monash has among the very highest research revenues of any Australian university. What's this 2020 data I've got here? 462 million of income raised externally from grants and that sort of thing. And in total, we spent $1 billion on research. So the difference is money mobilised inside the university to support research. Let's go to the next slide. We all understand the government of Indonesia, just like the government of Australia, just like governments in nearly every country, are demanding more of universities. Our communities are calling us to do more in terms of social impact. One dimension of social impact is economic impact, yeah? So first we have to make the impact, but then we also have to be able to show the impact and communicate it to governments, to boards of trustees. So we've been doing a lot of careful research or analysis that we can use to show to our stakeholders, our governments, our partners in industry, our community. The data you can see on this slide is about our contribution to the state of Victoria and Australia. And we do something similar for every country in which we operate. And roughly what this shows you, that Monash accounts for approximately $5.2 billion worth of economic activity each year for Australia. That it generates about $6.60 for every dollar it receives from the government. The government gives us $1, we generate $6.60. We contribute 25%, which amounts to $2.3 billion, to the state of Victoria's international education market. There's many universities in the state of Victoria. We account for 25% of the international education market. In 2017, we made a commitment of $135 million to our initiative to achieve net zero as a campus for our campuses in Australia. And we've got, we rank equal 42nd globally for our contribution to the UN's SDGs. So what this slide is talking about the importance of communication. The importance of communicating to government, industry, and other stakeholders about the impact of the university. Let's go to the next slide, because communication means not just talking to leaders, not just talking to the government, to big companies, etc., etc. We also need to communicate with the community, with ordinary people, ordinary citizens. And we try really hard with that. Our campuses host many public events. We provide venues where community groups can come onto campus and do things, whether they're sports clubs or whatever. They can come and interact with the university and feel some benefit from it, even if they don't study with us. We record approximately 820,000 visitors every year to our campuses. We've just completed a big investment in a cultural precinct in our campus. You'd like this one, Pa Arif. You could come and play the guitar. You could even sing. We'll even let you sing. With concert venues and art galleries and this sort of thing. And with this new cultural precinct, we're looking to increase our visitors from 820,000 to 1 million. Communication means never tiring, never stopping telling our story. And that's a hard thing for many of us in the academic community to grasp, that actually there needs to be a big investment in telling the story. Otherwise, people just don't know. what goes on inside our community. So you can send rectors or decans or professors to give speeches. That does something. But we find we have to try and communicate on many different wavelengths, in many different channels. I'll give you an example with the next slide of another way we try and communicate.
Look how far we've come. We create, innovate, and progress humanity. But take a step back, and what else do you see? The climate is in disarray, and entire ecosystems are disappearing. We're divided, from gender, to race, to religion and politics. We continue to consume things we know we shouldn't, and follow rather than lead. Even a single virus can bring an entire city to its knees. And while we don't know exactly what the future holds, we do know that it won't be us who have to deal with the consequences, but those who inherit the world from us, our future generations. At Monash, we're already addressing the biggest challenges facing our world. But more importantly than that, we have the people, the scale, the scope, the expertise, and the passion to solve them. And with the generous and transformative backing of our philanthropic partners and supporters, we will continue to make real progress, drive meaningful change through the highest quality educational programs and impactful research on a global scale. We're changing it for good. Together, we can do so much more.
Use academic language, of course. It's basics of it, I think most of us understand, yeah? This, I don't know if you can see it, but this slide talks about a fairly standard visual representation of research translation, starting on the left-hand side with data, yeah? Everything begins with data, with measurement. And with measurement, we give meaning, and as we give meaning, data starts to become information. And as we add analysis and reflection, you could say, information becomes knowledge. There's different ways of talking about this, but you roughly understand what I mean, yeah? But it's only when knowledge is applied that we can start to talk about impact. And for most of us in the academic community, that last part is the hardest jump. Universities like IPB and Monash are ahead of the curve. We have moved further in that direction than most universities. But our governments, our communities, the world is calling us further. And it's a big challenge for all of us. For so many of us in the academic community, the main game is publishing the research and publishing it in the best place you can. And that is essential. But it's not enough if you also want impact. And it's at the right-hand end of the picture that all of us need to increase our efforts. We need to increase the resources that we can mobilise. If I put that really crudely, we need to increase the money that we can put in, which means increasing the partnerships we have. And we need to increase the translation to impact, and we need to increase the communication about the impact we're having. So there's things we need to do more. If I just give you a few specific examples of things that that Monash is doing that we're pleased with. Of course they can be better, but we're pleased with the progress so far. If I mention just a few examples, one is the Monash Data Futures Institute. Data Futures. It's a big cross-campus, cross-country institute that's all about using data-driven AI to enhance health sciences, governance, and policy, and sustainable development. So it's harnessing data-driven AI for those purposes. Another is, and we have to talk about our experiences in this area, Pak Arif, the Monash Technology Precinct we've established, because I know IPB is doing some really nice things in this space as well. We've established around our main campus in Melbourne one of the largest hubs for innovation and employment in the state of Victoria. It's an amazing site for R&D, for, in IPB speak, innovative partnerships with industry, with spin-outs and startups. The precinct is now home to some 13,000 businesses and some 90,000 jobs. Let me just mention two other initiatives quickly. I've already mentioned Data Futures and the Monash Technology Precinct. Another one I'll mention is the Monash Sustainable Development Institute. Again, a very big thing, drawing right across biosciences, health sciences, social sciences, engineering and others. And it's just a powerhouse of bringing together leading researchers and leading practitioners from government, from industry, from community, to accelerate achievement of the UN's sustainability goals. And this institute, Monash Sustainable Development Institute, operates in Australia and internationally, including here in Indonesia. And there's some really exciting projects that it does in partnership with Indonesian researchers. You may be aware of the Citarum River Transformation Project, looking to work with Indonesian researchers to drive the rehabilitation of the Citarum, from one of the most polluted rivers to something healthier. There's another big project in Makassar focused on achieving clean water. The technology, the socio-economic dimensions of this, clean water in kampungs. The last one I'll mention is a big initiative called the World Mosquito Program. You may have heard about this one. It's getting lots of coverage in the global media and has a very nice partnership here in Indonesia, using extraordinary technology developed by our biomedics, bioscientists, using the tiny Wolbachia bacteria to safely, naturally, cheaply prevent the spread of mosquito-borne diseases. And the one we're focused on at the moment is dengue, and it's eliminating dengue. So it's a really big impact story. Look, let me keep going, because speaking of Indonesia, if we go to the next slide, please, Monash has had a long commitment a long association with Indonesia. From the very beginning of Monash University, there have been students from Indonesia. From the very beginning. From the very beginning, there's been research about and with Indonesia. And over the years, those links have grown and grown and grown. The growing partnership with IPB is one example. I've already mentioned the huge number of Indonesian alumni from Monash. But in our opinion, the most exciting new development of all is our new campus. Just down the road in BSD, Banten. So, first foreign university invited by the government of Indonesia and approved by the government of Indonesia. I have the great privilege of being the founding president, rector. And let me just tell you what our mission is, because it speaks to our theme today. Our mission is very simple at Monash University Indonesia. It's to make a clear and strong contribution to the further success of Indonesia. Just that. And we will do that by the quality of our research and the impact of our research, by the quality of our programs, master's programs, PhD, short courses. You can see the fields that we're already operating in. And above all, we will do it by partnership with Indonesian companies, with Indonesian government, and with Indonesian universities. Indonesia is blessed with a number of very good universities. I have the great privilege of standing in one of those right now and speaking to you on your 59th anniversary. And I can tell you, when Monash thinks about where can we build our partnerships with universities in Indonesia, there is no university higher in our list than IPB. Let's just again go to the last slide, because I don't want to end up talking about Monash. I want to end up talking about IPB. We admire your strategy. We admire what you have done. We admire your reputation, especially your reputation for innovation. And we are keen to collaborate. Now, every academic, and especially every dean and rector, knows it's easy to talk about collaboration, and it's much harder to do it. But what I say here today, publicly, in the presence of the rector, representatives of senior university governance, is we are keen to look at all possibilities. Of course, most of them will not happen because it's hard. But let's try. Let's explore. Let's figure out which things might be genuinely, mutually beneficial for students or for researchers, and which things might be sustainable, because that's what we need them to be. Anyway, Pak Rektor, Bapak-bapak, Ibu-ibu, Anda sekalian, terima kasih.
Thank you so much to Professor Andrew MacIntyre for the commemorative lecture. Ladies and gentlemen, this time we're going to listen the tribute songs performance One Moment in Time by our student choir Agria Suara IPB. Enjoy.
Each day I live, I wanna be a day to give the best of me. I'm only one, but not alone. My finest day is yet unknown.
I broke my heart for every gain to taste the sweet. I face the pain, I rise and fall, yet through it all, this much remains. I want one moment in time, when I'm more than I thought I could be, when all of my dreams are a heartbeat away, and the answers are all up to me. Give me one moment in time, when I'm racing with destiny. Then, in that one moment in time, I will feel eternity.
I've lived to be the very best. I want it all, no time for less.
I left my heart, no labor chains. Here's in my hands. Give me one moment in time,
When I'm more than I thought I could be,
when all of my dreams are a heartbeat away, and the answers are all up to me. Give me one moment in time, when I'm racing with destiny. Then, in that one moment in time, I will feel
Now we are inviting Mr. Dr. Itkan Fahmi to lead the prayer session. To Mr. Itkan Fahmi, time is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Prof MacIntyre, allow me to lead the prayer in Indonesia because it sounds your bahasa is much better than our English. And Bapak dan Ibu sekalian, izinkan juga saya memimpin secara Islam, yang lain mohon menyesuaikan. A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Hamdan yuwafi ni'amahu wa yukafi'u mazidah. Ya Rabbana lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhikal karim wa azim sultanik. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Ya Alim, Ya Jabbar, hari ini kami telah mendengarkan orasi dalam rangka Dies IPB University yang ke-59. Kami semakin yakin bahwa puncak prestasi dari suatu universitas seperti tempat kami bekerja sekarang ini adalah dampak yang dirasakan oleh masyarakat, bangsa, bahkan dunia. Kami berkumpul hari ini untuk memohon ampun kepadamu jika belum maksimal di dalam mengemban amanahmu tersebut. Dalam tarikan nafas yang sama, kami bersyukur atas segala nikmatmu yang sungguh tak terhingga. Jadikan momentum Dies ini untuk kami berkontemplasi dan membangun semangat untuk mewujudkan tugas kekhalifahan kami di bumi ini sesuai dengan bidang yang kami tekuni. Engkaulah pemilik segala ilmu dan daya. Kami sungguh tidak berilmu dan tak berdaya tanpa izin dan karuniamu. Berikanlah kami petunjuk dan ilmu darimu agar kami terus dapat berinovasi, khususnya dalam sektor agromaritim, agar bangsa kami semakin berdaulat dengan inovasi-inovasi tersebut, terutama dalam bidang pangan dan energi. Kedaulatan yang tidak hanya berorientasi pada kebanggaan, tetapi yang lebih penting adalah menyejahterakan, sesuai dengan semangat yang kami jadikan tema pada Dies tahun ini. Ya Aziz, Ya Halim, setelah kami menelurkan inovasi, bukalah dan lembutkanlah hati para pemangku kepentingan, terutama mereka yang berwenang dalam membuat kebijakan, agar dapat merumuskan kebijakan yang lebih baik, kebijakan yang lebih sesuai dan sejalan dengan kehendak-Mu. Berikan juga kami semuanya kekuatan dan kemampuan untuk melaksanakan program dan kebijakan tersebut di lapangan sesuai dengan kapasitas kami masing-masing. Ya Allah, Ya Karim, kekasih-Mu pernah bersabda bahwa manusia yang terbaik adalah manusia yang paling banyak manfaatnya bagi manusia lainnya. Jadikanlah kami yang hadir di sini di antara kelompok-kelompok manusia tersebut. Janganlah Engkau jadikan kami orang yang hanya tinggi di hati, tidak pada komitmen, orang yang besar di kepala, tidak di kiprah, orang yang hanya ahli dalam ilmu, tapi tak punya kelembutan dan nurani. Jadikanlah kami orang-orang yang besar hanya menurut pandangan orang lain, tetapi selalu memandang dirinya sendiri banyak kekurangan sehingga tak pernah henti belajar dan memperbaiki diri. Berilah arahan dan kemampuan kepada para pemimpin kami untuk dapat merangkai dan mensinergikan berbagai keunggulan individu di IPB ini menjadi keunggulan lembaga, keunggulan yang dapat mewujudkan enrich and empowered society yang menjadi tema umum strategi kami tahun ini. Keunggulan yang dapat menjadi modal untuk meningkatkannya lagi tahun depan dengan local global interconnectivity. Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, kami sadar akan banyak tantangan dan kesulitan untuk mewujudkan niat dan tekad baik kami di atas. Kami tidak meminta kepadamu untuk meringankan, apalagi menghilangkan tantangan dalam upaya mewujudkan karya-karya nyata tersebut. Yang kami mohon adalah kuatkanlah pundak dan tekad kami untuk menghadapi berbagai masalah dan tantangan tersebut, khususnya untuk para pemimpin kami, Pak Rektor dan jajaran pimpinan lainnya. Kami optimis, ya Allah, karena membangun IPB ini kami tidak sendiri. Ada Engkau yang utama, selain para dosen, tenaga kependidikan, juga para mahasiswa. Semua berkontribusi terhadap berbagai prestasi. Oleh karena itu, hilangkanlah ya Allah dari kami perasaan paling berjasa dan mengecilkan peran orang lain. Sebaliknya, bangun persatuan dan persaudaraan di antara kami, sehingga Engkau berkenan menurunkan berkah kepada kami semua. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzaban nar wadkhilnal jannata ma'al abrar ya aziz ya ghaffar ya rabbal alamin. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Closing ceremony by Rector of IPB University.
The honorable guests and audience, we all together have been attending series of this open assembly. I truly hope the lecture delivered by Professor Andrew MacIntyre could push IPB University to provide wider and more tangible benefit and impact for Indonesia and global community. By as well sending gratitude to the Code Elementary, the open assembly of IPB University in commemorating the 59th anniversary with scientific oration of Professor Andrew MacIntyre is officially closed. Thank you.
The procession are leaving the venue. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the processions.
Terima kasihku ku ucapkan pada guruku yang tulus, ilmu yang berguna selalu dilimpahkan untuk bekalku nanti. Setiap hariku dibimbingnya agar tumbuhlah bakatku. Kan ku ingat selalu nasihat guruku. Terima kasihku guruku.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Herewith it marks the end of our series, Open Assembly, even today. Once again, we would like to extend our massive thanks and gratitude for your time and attendance. Thank you so much and have a pleasant day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Selamat datang di IPB University, kampus hijau penuh prestasi, dinamis dan penuh karya, unggul akademik dan risetnya.
Ayo masuk IPB, kampus terbaik penuh inovasi, berintegritas dan menginspirasi. Tunggu apa lagi? Ayo masuk IPB.
IPB University Bogor, lokasinya teduh suasananya. Bertemu teman dari seluruh Nusantara, Jawa, Sumatera, hingga Papua. Kita bersama raih asa seluasnya, gapai cita bersama banggakan orang tua. Now we are here again, call us the nation. Satu IPB untuk satu nation. Haha, come on.
Berpadu satu raih asa, bersama kita raih cita.